Hey guys, here's another fan for sale. This is a Casablanca Delta 2 in the coveted verde finish. Verde being Spanish for green, but we use it to mean this kind of corroded, coppery green finish. You see, this one is complete. Canopy and stuff is over here. So the fan has everything down to the Casablanca pole. Oak blades. Yeah. Can't see any reason why anybody wouldn't go crazy for this, so I need to move it quick, so just make your offers. It's not technically part of the fire sale, but it can't stick around, so make your offers. Low, 0.2. Medium, 0.46. High, 0.91. Wobbles a little bit. I haven't done any balancing. One of the blades is a little bit warped. And I did note when I was putting it up, the blade bracket isn't bent, the blade itself is warped. If it were my fan, and I have a ton of oak blades, I'd probably just swap out the blade, but you could also bend the bracket to compensate, use weights to compensate. It probably won't wobble much, if at all, once it's on the proper mount. But see if you can see which one is warped. There you go, you can tell right there. Other than that, it appears to be in absolutely perfect condition. Whenever I see an unusual fan like this unusual finish, I always wonder where it was installed. To me, one of these has to be on somebody's, like, four-season porch. Is where, okay, so let's do reverse. Low. Oh, did I turn it off over here? Yep, so, low, 0.21. Let's see if my theory holds true that medium reverse is always the worst of the wobble. .46. Yeah, I think my theory holds true. Depth. Again, a J-hook will bear out any discrepancy. It's not even really that bad considering. But I would still balance it. Okay, you know what? It's bothering me a little bit, so I'm going to see if I have anything to balance it with while we're waiting here. If we don't, then so be it. But I used to keep knockouts and things over here for this purpose. Ye old pile of stuff. I've had some help over here recently, so my things aren't always where I left them. I don't see anything. So much for that idea. I wanted to show you how easy it would be to balance. Put my, do I have anything? Here's a big heavy washer. It's not ideal. Let's try this. So, got to deal with when you're balancing a fan with a warped blade is you want to try... So I'm not going to bend the brackets because I'm not going to risk breaking a bracket on a fan I'm selling. That would be silly. So you have to compensate for the warp with the weight. So I find the warped blade right there. Let's first see if putting it on the warped blade helps. So either needs to go on the blade that's warped or the blade that's opposite it, depending on how the warp affects the balance. Okay, well that's why I don't like using that. That did not stay on there, but you know what? I found a knockout, so we'll use that instead. That's my normal thing that I use. Let's see, warped blade. Here's the warped blade. Take the tape off that one. Let's try one of the blades that's opposite it. It'd be easier if it were a 4-blade fan, because then you would know immediately which blade to compensate. But we'll try that one. And you see the wobbling has already decreased significantly. So next thing to try. Do I have any more knockouts? I got lucky and found that one that was on the floor over there. We'll use the washer again, even though I don't trust it. Let's see, that one has the knockout, so we'll put the washer here. And whenever you have a permanent balancing situation, you want to glue them on there as opposed to tape. Okay. Let's see here. Move that down there. Use fresh tape now because you don't ever want to use the same tape too many times and it no longer sticks. And again, this is just for video testing purposes, so I'm not trying to get it perfect. Just trying to see what we can do. This may be my last try. What sucks about this is the washer is significantly heavier than the knockout. So this is not truly balanced. Make sure I'm on the right one yet. So I would much rather use all knockouts or all quarters. But this is what we got to work with. And I didn't plan on doing this before the video started. How's that? Try without that one for the sake of whatever. Nope. And then the other thing, again, since I'm not using the same weights, I have to experiment with the placement. This may be the last thing I do before we move on to the decade box. Whoa! Or I could drop it. Where are we? Yep, I was right. No, I wasn't. Here is where we need to be. Still about the same. this is the one. This is the last thing I'm trying for today. I think that's a little bit worse, so I'm going to put it back where it was, and we're going to go on with the video. Hold on. Am I losing my mind? Here we go. Okay, so we've already done forward and reverse. So next up is the decade box. So let's, where are we at in the viewfinder? Is it still good? I'll take the camera back, what the hell. 1 microfarad. 2.1. I'm going to go rather quickly through this since we've done a ton of deltas lately. They're all going to be basically the same. 3.14, 4.19, 5.24, 6.28, 7.32, 8.36, 9.4, 10.44, 12.48, 13.5, 14.53, 15.55, 16.58. We actually did a fairly good job of balancing it. 16, did we do 16 already? 0.58, 17.6, 18.62, 19.65, 20.66, 25.74, 30.78, 40.83, and high is 0.93 now. I thought it was 0.91 before. Solid state. Okay. .07 is where it starts. Eighth of a turn, 0.26. Eighth of a turn, 0.48. It's pretty quiet for a K55. Not silent, but it's pretty quiet. Eighth of a turn, 0.64. Yeah, it's quieter than most K55s. Eighth of a turn, 0.81. High, 0.9. So all I have left is the 0 to high. We've done plenty of 0 to highs when I was balancing it, but we weren't looking at the meter. Jumps up to 0.93. And let's see if it drops. Oh, 0.93 might be it. Okay, well, let's find this a new home ASAP because I don't have space for it. Thanks for watching.